Welcome back to round 2 of the r/OverwatchSwitch Community Summer Skirmish. Last round, you saw Trick or Treat lose to Starlings 2-1 in a very hard-fought battle, and now we'll see an interesting matchup: Cloud9 versus Clown Camp. I mean, you'd call them sister teams, really, and it'll be interesting to see how they face up against each other. This tournament consists of pre-made teams of players in the r/OverwatchSwitch Discord with no minimum or maximum SR. The teams are pre-made squads of existing teams, along with the user looking for group channel in the Discord server. Ringers will be provided as they are needed from a pool of players in the Discord. Each round of the tournament is a best of 3, as stated, played on open queue with Farah disabled, except for the finals, which will be a best of 5 instead of a best of 3. We would like to take a second and thank Spark Hosted for sponsoring this weekend's tournament. Spark Hosted is a web hosting and design company who focuses on providing business-class web hosting to the everyday user. Along with sponsoring this weekend's tournament, they are also offering all viewers their first month of hosting free when you use the code OWTO619. Thank you once again for them for sponsoring us, and we're very excited to get underway for this match. Now then, Homeboy, you play for Clown Camp, I play for Cloud9. Very, very interesting dynamic going on here. Who's starting for Clown Camp?
For Clown Camp, we have Black Hole and Bot on tank, Axis and Ulshko on DPS, and Lottie and Takoyaki on support, with Chubby as a tank sub, Wordy as a DPS sub, and Curbs as a support sub.
Ooh, look at you, finally knowing something about a team. Now then, playing for Cloud9, my team, and I'm going to be completely biased towards them. I love them dearly. Playing for them today, we have on tank, the wondrous Weiwei. We got 3 DPS starting, Ruler, Eris, and Bean, and 2 supports, strong as usual, Sam and Sling, as well as Callan in the substitute bench. And both teams have said they are ready to move into the match, and I think we will move into an exciting-looking matchup. Let's take a quick look. Golden Kitsunes did beat Rebel Assassins 2 by 2-0. Giga Chads obviously beat the Sanctuary 2-0 as the Sanctuary pulled out. And Bloodhounds dispatched the Barbecue Chicken because they pulled out 2-0, meaning Clown Camp did get a bye in the first round. They were just too scary. Now we'll see Oasis come out from obviously playing with my own team quite a lot. I know this is one of their favorite maps due to the very tight areas that allow for the use of a Mei. Now then, Ulshko for Clown Camp obviously tends to be known as a Bastion one trick, but today we'll see him on the Lucio. We see a Doom Goats coming out here from Cloud9. Interesting. What do you think about this? Doom Goats versus Mei Goats. And Zenyatta coming out from Cloud9, whilst Clown Camp chooses to field the Moira.
Well, I would say that the Doom won't get as much value as previously stated because, as you can see, Axis is on a Mei for Clown Camp, which is a very big counter.
No, Bean switching to Sombra last second, actually, so no Doom Goats coming out. I think Sombra Goats definitely the better form of Goats, and both teams meeting Weiwei there, ready to walk into your team's backline. They're just gonna play his front line. Yeah, front line, back line. There goes. Bot falls early. Discord Orb, hack, shield bash, everything used on him. And Weiwei just going to charge straight into them. And Axis going for the freeze, but Sling dispatches of him. And that looks like a very quick team fight win there from Cloud9. Absolutely dismantling Clown Camp. Eris just tearing through everybody there on high charge. He's building that grab as quickly as possible. 52 it already. 52 EMP as well. Very quick ults coming out.
Yeah, Kirby, I have a question real quick.
Yeah, go on.
How does it feel to not be a Masters on a team full of Masters?
Homeboy, how does it feel to not be a Diamond on a team full of Diamond?
Well, you see, there's actually Platinum on there too, and I'm in Platinum. So, nice try, bud.
Well, you can flex when your team takes a map off of mine.
It's like a round off of your team.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, nice wall there coming out from Axis, however. But wait. Oh, the quick grab coming out there from Eris. Clown Camp just absolutely rolled through as Eris builds a very, very quick grab. 30 75% by the time he gets to use it. And we see 5 ults now online for Cloud9 compared to only 1, but nearing all 6 ults for Clown Camp. And this EMP, it's going to be the biggest ult, isn't it? You already know, look at him camping by the spawn door. He's waiting. This is going to be brutal. I'm telling you, homeboy, he's going for it. There's the early blizzard. And all the support ults coming out just to save everybody's life. Nothing happening so far. Will we see the EMP? Brigitte gets hacked. Sombra teams away. Big slam from Weiwei. Forces out the beat drop. But picks off bot first. Grab wasted. Looks like it hit Weiwei's shield, although OWSwitch is able to find Sam, and the teams are even 5v5. Weiwei pins from nowhere with the shield, and Lottie gets rid of him, although Black Hole is taken down by Eris, and it's still a 4v4. Anyone's game. Whoever gets the next pig wins the fight. Sling gets the pig there as the Zenyatta, and another grab comes out from Eris, which looks like it will have maybe halted the attack. Yeah, bot falls, Axis is down as well, and that's a very solid hold there from Cloud9. It was at 99%, I didn't even notice. A map taken, well, a round, sorry, taken already without me even realizing. And, well, that's a very strong first round there from Cloud9.
Ready for battle. I'm guessing there's no chance we can take care of this quietly.
So, homeboy, what do you think about your team's performance in the first round there?
I'm not really sure, to be honest, but you know what I'm seeing right now?
What are you seeing, homeboy?
Being on a Bastion.
Oh, we see the Bastion. They go for the Mercy to just pocket him as well. No, he switches over. Okay. This
Never mind.
To be fair to him, this is Bean's favorite map to play in May, so I fully expected it to come out here. And I see the May working, to be honest. It's a very tight map. You've got to play around this point. And the wall instantly. OWSwitch just pinned, and there's nothing bot can do. The fight's over before it's even started, homeboy. This is just brutal. Sam and Sling just cleaning up. And Maygoats comes out from both teams, but that's an unfortunate first fight for Clown.
Tag not biased, by the way.
I'm not biased at all, have you know? I love both teams equally. They are.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't. Ruler proving that he is the best Lucio out of him and a Bastion 1 trick. Very dominant performance against said Bastion 1 trick. Bastion 1 trick falls very early, so I think Ruler can give himself a very big pat on the back knowing that he is indeed better than a Bastion 1 trick, which I'm sure he has always wanted to know. Clown Cap gets that pick though. Takoyaki manages to get Bean, and Ruler gets the boot, however, onto the Zarya, and that might be an over push, although Ruler gets walled off, escapes, Slam comes out there from yeah, doesn't find anybody, although grab comes out there from Eris. Very large grab, able to sweep up 3, and the May uses her ice block. Not much can be done, and Weiwei and Sam are just going to keep walking forwards. They're going for the spawn camp. They're going for it, homeboy. We're looking at a spawn camp live on stream, boys. No, Cloud9 maybe being a bit kind, backing off a little bit. They don't want to go for the full spawn camp just in case they look a bit too aggressive. They're going to fall back, let them through that first choke. Not really many ults have come out here, and Takoyaki just falls instantly to Sling. Sling with pinpoint accuracy today, and OWSwitch, the Bastion 1 trick beats Ruler. My word, is he really the better Lucio of the two? We see Rally coming out though from Cloud9, and Shatter blocked by his own May. Weiwei will be yelling at Bean right now, probably something about Americans, who even knows at this point.
Honestly, it's gonna be about Americans.
The grab used again by Eric. He's just charging these so fast, and dominance there on the Zarya, and the wall. Weiwei's walking forwards. It's a massacre. It's brutal. Oh my word. That's a very quick round from Cloud9. Clown Camp not even touching a percentage of the point.
Yeah. You know what I'd love to hear, Kirby?
What would you love to hear?
ASMR of Weiwei talking about Americans. Honestly.
It would be a glorious sight. Maybe one day we could organize it on stream. Way American ASMR.
That would put me to sleep.
Takoyaki somehow doing the most healing that game, probably because his team took the most damage, to be honest. Grim round there from Clown Camp. We'll see if any subs come out from either team, and we'll be right back with you in a second. So for the second map, after Cloud9's dominant performance, we see them subbing in Callan for Beam, and Callan rated by me as one of the best Sombras on Switch. I'm sure by others as well, but surely not biased, guys. I promise. We'll move into this map 2, and Homeboy, what are you thinking about this map 2?
I don't know, because this is one of Clown Camp's most practiced maps, but
I could say the same about Cloud9, honestly, Homeboy. But
they did not.
I think our definitions of practice are a bit different. Your version of practice is getting stomped by a mid-plat team. Our definition of practice is stomping a mid-plat team.
You're a master team stomping a diamond and plat team and
I'm
flexing
kidding,
about
homeboy.
it.
We love you. We love you.
Are we casting with Kirby or Ruler? Like, what's going on?
We're casting with Ruler. I'm sure Ruler would love to be in stream. He'd say numerous things that would get me in trouble. And
more like
Wei just deciding he wants to go Winston. He's. What are you gonna do about it?
Monkey.
What? Honestly, the Junkrat comes out here from Clown Cat. No, switching to the Sigma. I don't see. Personally, I'm not sure your opinion on this, homeboy, but I don't agree with Sigma Goats. I don't think it works. I think the Sigma is too susceptible to being killed really quickly. Although his ult may be good as well, but support ults come so quickly in Goats that Sigma's ult is basically meaningless. And we will see Wei switch back to the Reinhardt. He's probably been bullied by Salmon Sling, but Callan going Sombra, signature hero, and we'll just see him move up onto that high ground. Clown Camp obviously aware of him as the rest of Cloud9 moves onto that high ground. Ruler slightly... Oh my god. Lagging behind, apologies. And Wei walking forwards. Eris gets the early pick there onto bot. And Wei drops down. But he'll charge straight through on point. Will he find anybody? No, gets booped, but the bubble comes out. He's going to be able to just swing. He's not even going anywhere near low as the supports just keep him alive infinitely, and he's just able to swing. He swings, he swings, he swings. Wei is in fact a swinger.
He's a swinger.
This really is the Clown fiasco. Clown Camp versus Cloud9, and one team is looking like a circus, the other team is looking like the performers right now.
Yeah, but we're all together under one big top.
Yeah, we're all together under one big top. That is absolutely correct. So we see 5 minutes 40 in the time bank for Cloud9 to cap this, and bot instantly hacked, so Cloud9's just gonna speed boost straight in. Wei gets it onto Olshko, and he gets the shatter, gets 2. Sam gets rid of Axis, and the grab there just onto the Brigitte, and that's all. Zarya pinned as well, and although the pin does come out, Zarya bubbles it herself. And Lucio, now the only one on point, gets hacked up, not going to be able to do anything. Ruler with the double kill. EMP cancels the Sigma ult. Homeboy, this is a massacre.
Not biased, by the way.
No, it is a massacre. Unbiased, like, look at this. The Clown Camp is simply walking forwards into Wei as he's built a second shatter. The ball comes out here to stagger, but he gets hacked. No chance of a stall for him. Wei gets, his pin cancelled, but that looks like it will be point. 4 minutes, 38 seconds in the time bank for Cloud9, and that is a very dominant performance. Don't you agree, homeboy?
Yes. You know what I want to see? I want to see Wei's monkey.
You want to see Wei's monkey?
He could definitely pull it out here.
Initiating match.
I reckon he could. I reckon he could just run that monkey, get whatever he wants.
Monkey. I like monkeys.
Thank you, homeboy, for your You like monkey?
I like monkeys.
They are a brilliant animal indeed.
No, they give me a lot of ult charge.
Homeboy pulling out the color casting with his beautiful analyzing.
Don't need to name all the colors.
His beautiful analyzing of the play right now. He can in fact name Overwatch characters, and that is what we look for in color caster. If you can name the Overwatch characters, you are in fact perfect for a color caster.
Yeah. Do I need to name all the colors yet, or we not?
No, that comes later in production when we're low on content. We just get Homeboy to sit there and list off all the colors for a bit.
Oh yes.
We'll see Sombra goats coming out from both teams now, although again, Takoyaki going Sombra and Axis switching to the Lucio, which is an interesting choice. Olshko switching onto the Moira, and Cloud9 utilizing this Zenyatta really well, I think. The Discord Orb is extremely powerful in its current state, especially for Goat. We'll see. Just interesting to see how Clown Camp moves. Will they move into this left room? Both teams to build up a quick ult battery. Olshko gets hacked down early, so there's no fade for him to get through that doorway, and Eris is just able to use his left click to spam down Axis, and that's somebody missing already for Clown Camp, and that's going to delay their push by a good 10-15 seconds, don't you think? But Weiwei is already over there to engage. He wants to build that shatter as quickly as possible, so that by the time Clown Camp are back, they've got no ability to even begin to push through, because that shatter is ready and waiting for them. Clown Camp choosing to take Cloud9's strategy, Sombra moving to point, and the rest of the team moving into that tight upper left room. We see, however, a bit more. Oh, Ruler 1v1's Takoyaki on the point, and Weiwei gets pinned by Bot. But Sling right there to finish Bot off before he can even get close to killing Weiwei. And Sam and Sling, along with the rest of the team, are just going to mop up the rest of Clown Camp. And it was a good push by Clown Camp. They utilized Cloud9's own strategy against them, but in the end, it didn't work. Quick score update we have coming through. Rebel Assassins beat Rolled 2-0, sending Rolled to the losers bracket. And Rebel Assassins will play the winner of Hybris versus Starlings. And as well as this, the winner of this game will go on to play Golden Kitsunes in round 3. If it's Cloud9, a decent rivalry has formed between the two teams, and it'll be interesting to see how the trash talk develops after the match. We see big shatter comes out there from Weiwei along with the EMP to cancel out any follow-up ults that may come, and that's a massacre in the room. Cloud9 have just murdered Clown Camp. You know how they always say clowns are the scariest things in horror movies, homeboy?
Yes, they are the scariest.
I think Cloud9 is currently reenacting a horror movie. The clowns have reached the camp, and the children just aren't safe anymore.
Kirby, we can't talk about pedophiles on stream.
Okay. Clam's now... Homeboy causing lots of work here for our production team, but so we're just going to keep on like nothing happened. Callan gets picked off early by Bot, and that might be the pick that's needed. Beat comes out to counteract the grab, and that's a nice shatter coming out here from Bot. Picks off 2, and the grab neutralized by the Transcendence here from Cloud9. And will Cloud9 be able to continue? Weiwei gets the pick off to Ruler. He has his own shatter, but EMP comes out before Weiwei can even use that shatter. Both Ruler and Sam fall. Sling the only support left alive. Olshko killed by Eris, but Callan dies to Takoyaki. And it looks like Clown Camp may have capped this point here, unless Weiwei has something to say about it, which he does. Weiwei walks away. He's realized that maybe it's not the best idea for him to go and try and 1v6, although he may go for this recontest now. Will go for it again. Recontest. They're just not going to make it. And they're now going to either die as quickly as possible or just get back as Ruler dies quickly. And they don't want to get snowballed. Although Sling picked off, he's going to have a long respawn. The snowball might come out here from Clown Camp if they just group and push right now. No, Sling able to respawn, and Clown Camp not taking advantage of the snowball they had in their possession. See Takoyaki peeling into the back, hacks the Zaya. They know that grab is here, but they don't have any support ults to deal with it, and Takoyaki dies to... CloudCamp taking a right side position on the... well, looking like they're going for a flank, but it seems as though, yeah, CloudCamp has been spotted. The clowns are not as stealthy as they thought. You know, the big loud shoes, the garish makeup and hair, it just makes them stick out from a mile away.
The noses.
Yeah, the big noses, big red. And we'll see Callan looking to build just that EMP last minute. Big shatter comes out from Weiwei, gets 4-2 with the pin, and that's just a massacre in the back rooms. My word. Ruler gets another one, and Eris cleaning up. Eris very strong on this Zarya today. Would you agree, homeboy?
Eris is very good at Zarya.
Yeah. More scoring updates. Hybris have dispatched Starlings 2-0, setting up a round 3 match of Hybris versus a rematch of last time's finals, and be interesting to see whether Hybris can continue their great form. They are unbeaten in 2 tournaments now. Will they finally get beaten? Big EMP comes out here from Cloud9 along with the grab, able to pick off Black Hole early. So the Zarya down. Lucio gets hacked. They've got no heals. Bot dies. Everybody falling, and CloudCamp just falling apart underneath Weiwei's hammer. And no matter what, I think we can all agree Weiwei is one of the strongest main tanks on the platform.
Yeah.
I do want to put CloudCamp very impressive. They've been extremely coordinated throughout this entire thing. They never seem to be out of position from each other. They push together. They might get picked off, and if they do, they tend to just fall back a bit. They're playing very cleverly. They've got 5 ults in them, like storage. That's the word. And they are looking to use them in this next push, looking for an EMP maybe. Where's Takoyaki? Takoyaki gets the EMP. Grab comes out, but the support ults used. EMP did not catch Zenyatta or Lucio. Great positioning by those two to avoid the ults, and Weiwei is now able, with the help of the support, walk forwards, and by God, very nicely played there from CloudCamp. The EMP comboed into the other ults worked perfectly, but Sling and Ruler were just in the perfect position to not be caught by the EMP and have both Transcendence and Beat ready to stop the ult. And 6 seconds left, and EMP comes out very early, and I don't think CloudCamp are going to be able to touch that point, and no, they are not. Cloud9 will take the victory 2-0 over CloudCamp, sending CloudCamp to the losers bracket, where they will face, let me just take a look at that for you. CloudCamp will face Giga Chads in the losers bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we can all agree. Weiwei, player of the match. It's hard to say anybody otherwise. Although I could argue personally that Sling also deserves player of the match, or Eris for that matter.
I'd say Weiwei though. Honestly.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with Weiwei, and I think we'll get him in here for an interview. So, joining us for the post-match interview, player of the match is the main tank himself, Weiwei. How does it feel to dispatch of CloudCamp so swiftly?
Pretty exciting. Pretty happy. We just overwhelmed them.
Yeah, dominant performance from C9 in both matches. You particularly played very well, just always walked. You always had that shatter charge, kill after kill, the hammer always finding its targets.
Correct. I was trying to play the mind games and attempt to perfectly shatter the enemy team. That's why you saw those big shatters.
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure they dropped the
Yeah. Question maybe out of left field for you here, Wade. What's your opinion on D.Va one tricks?
Stop playing D.Va. Don't be D.Va, man. Be a flex D.Va. Don't main D.Va. Flex D.Va. That's what you should.
And I think I might have one more question here lined up. Very common one. Wait, what's your opinion on Americans?
Stop going outside. That's
so, wait.
That's literally.
is there anything you want to say to the rest of the teams in the tournament?
To have fun. Don't be
Yeah.
let down. There's still a loser's bracket you can come back from.
Well, you're right. So you play Golden Kitsunes next. A rivalry of sorts has developed between the two teams, and I mean, that's mainly due to me, but we don't talk about that. So, what are you thinking moving into the GK game? Do you think you'll be able to beat them?
Well, if we still play as how we're playing and synergize properly, we may win.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, good luck in the future games, and hopefully we can catch back up with you in a later round.
Alright, thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Wei Wei. Now then, after that game, we would like to take a second to thank Spark Hosted for sponsoring this weekend's tournament. Spark Hosted is a web hosting and design company who focus on providing business-class web hosting to the everyday user. Along with sponsoring this weekend's tournament, they're also offering all viewers their first months of hosting free when you use the code OWTO619. Thank you once again to them for hosting, and we are very proud to have them as a sponsor.